Guys, so today I'm going to be making this look. If you would like to see how I've done that, then please carry on watching. Okay, so I'm just going to do my brows first to make this look. I've made sure not to put those on today because a couple of people were asking how I do them, so I will show you that today. The product I use is the Benefit Brow, and that is in the shade number 5. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I'll do with that is use a spoolie. I'm just going to do that and brush all of my eyebrow hairs up the way so that you can see what you're working with. Okay, I'm going to get a close-up mirror here. Just going to do that, and I'm going to use the pomade. It's got a little handy little brush in here. It's like an angled brush. So I'm carving underneath the eyebrow first to make sure that I can get the right shape for my eye. I like to make my eyebrow look a little bit straighter underneath, so I prefer to make it look a bit higher at the top. So drawing that under, and then coming up here just at the arch, and I just want to make it look a little bit more defined up there. So dipping back in, back under with the extra, and then less to the top. So when you start to get to the front of the eyebrow, you kind of want to have less product on there. So most of the product should be in the tail end really. So that's fine, I'm happy with how that looks. So I'm just going to start drawing under the inner edge, and I like to just do like a little hair sort of strokes so it looks kind of more like natural strokes. So I'll just sort of start here and let it just sort of fizzle out, I suppose. And I'm just going to fill in the edge of my brow there, and I can see a little line just here that isn't quite as sharp as I want it to be, so I'm just going to go back in and do that. So there we go, and I'm just going to pull the rest of this product just underneath, and then a little bit more just here, just like a little hairline there, and then fill that through the rest, and there we are. So I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So that is in the shade Porcelain, so it's number 88 8B Porcelain Beige. I'm going to use a small brush, so kind of like this, so like this much, that's all you really need. And I'm just going to get my little mirror again, and I'm just going to carve out just to make it nice and sharp. Okay, and then a little bit underneath as well. Just to really make it look sharp. Now I've kind of taken a little bit out too much here in the tail, if you can see. So all I'm going to do is grab a tiny little bit of the brown product, take off the excess there on my hand just so that we can not put too much in, and then draw it back in. Simple as that. So that's how I do my brow. I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. I don't feel like I need to show you that, but I will be back once that's done. Okay, so I have done my brows now on both sides, as you can see. Because I have had to put the concealer on just to tidy them up, I like to set that as well. So I'm just going to use my fluffy powder brush, and it's the Colour Stay Revlon. So that one is 820 Light. So it's just a compact powder. So I'm just going to use that to set my face, and then pass it just where my brows are. Just make sure that's all nice and set. Same on the other side. There we go, all set now. The last thing that I'd like to do with my brows as well is just use like a clear mascara just to kind of like a gel basically to help them hold in place. So I'm just going to use this one. Let's grab my small mirror again and brush them in place. So that they stay. So again, a little bit upwards at the front there and then just bringing that back down. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That's all set. Now I'm going to do a little eye look. I'm going to do something a bit more natural because last time we went went quite bright, so let's do something a bit more natural now. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette again. I'm going to just dip into the transition shades, so I'm going to use this one here, which is called Creamsicle, and I'm using this one, which is Butter, this fluffy brush here. So just a little tap into each one and then straight into the outer crease there. Just buffing that in. Okay, so we just want to make sure we're blending that so there's no harsh lines and that can be easily transitioned with another colour. So now there's practically nothing on the brush, I'm just gonna freshen that out there. There we go. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in some browns today. This colour here, and that one is called Roxanne. So using the same brush, just deepen that slightly. So just gonna dip a little bit more just in the inner crease. And then blending that out into the upper crease there. There we go. Okay, right, next I'm going to jump in with something a little bit deeper. So that's this shade here, and that one is Chip. So I'm going to dip into that one. So this small brush here, just dip into the shade Chip, and only in the inner crease with this one. Just want to deepen the eye. Okay, so now that I've placed that in, I'm just going to go back in with my brush that I was using for the transition shade, so this slightly larger brush, and then I'm just going to blend that one out. Okay, so next I am just going to grab an even smaller brush, so just this one here, and I'm going to get my deeper colour. So we'll just go into this one here, that's called Soda Pop, and I'm just going to touch that right on the edge there, just to really deepen up the look. And then back in with the bigger brush just to blend that. Actually no, I'm going to go in with this brush instead, so slightly bigger than the one that we used to place Chip in there, so just this one instead. And I'm just going to blend that a little bit. Now I'm just going to get the bigger brush again, so this one here, and then blend out the edges there. Okay, so I just want to deepen up a little bit more, so back into Soda Pop and then putting it right on the edge here. Just want to bring it down just halfway, so like this, and then a little bit over here. Okay, and then larger brush again to blend that all in. I'm going to drag it just a little bit closer in to this edge here, just into the inner corner, and I'm leaving this little area here, leaving it a little bit blank because I just want to put in a brighter colour at the end. So just gonna leave a little space there and then just blend. Gonna grab this brush and I am just gonna clean up the edges here. Just keep it nice and tidy. So now I'm just gonna dip into this colour here. That one is called Mix. So I'm gonna dip into that one. And I'm just gonna tap that in here, right in the centre of the eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my small brush again and just put a little bit of a blend, not much, just because I want that to kind of pop when you look. So now I'm also gonna pop into buns, so this one. Gonna just put that right here in the centre. And then a tiny little bit into Obsessed. So I mean, again, you don't need to do so many shimmers, but I just wanted it to have a little bit more dimension in there. So darker first and then lighter ones in after. So just quickly blend that back with dark colour, just on the edges. And then I'm quite happy with how that looks. So I'll do the same on the other eye. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to do it underneath my eye as well. Okay, so I've just got this little pencil brush here. And I'm just going to use that for underneath. I'm just going to use the transition colours first. So the yellow here, which is Creamsicle and Butter. So tap into each of those and just start underneath the eye. And just dragging that across the whole. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in with Soda Pop, so this one here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that right at the edge of the eye, and drag it to the centre. This brush, and blend that under the eye. Okay, so I want it to be a little bit darker than that, so I'm just going to use this angled brush. Back into Soda Pop and dragging that all the way across. So from the outer corner into the centre of the eye. And I'm just going to grab that brush and blend that out. So now that's blended out, I know that looks super crazy at the moment, but as soon as I've got the liner on, it will look much better. I'm just going to go into the corners of the eyes. I'm just going to highlight here and here. So I've cleaned this one. I'm just going to go in and go with Beam. So just going to tap in on that one and put a little in the inner corner of the eye. Just to really brighten up the eye, you kind of need this and a look this dark. I'm also going to take a little bit under the brow bone, just like that. So next I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm just going to use the MAC 210 brush, so just this little thin one here. So I'm just going in with MAC Black Track there, and I'm going to put that along the lid. I'm going to use my small mirror again so that I can see close up on that one. Wet the brush first just to make sure it's nice, and then take the excess off on my hands, and then winged liner. So eyes lined, quite like that. Right, so next part I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly just put a little bit of the beam colour just dead on the centre of that shimmer. So just gonna bring it out a little bit more. And then just gonna go in and do my lashes now. Hey, so now that we've coated the lashes, I just want to go in with a dark liner on the inside because I want this to look really dark. You could do a white liner in the waterline just to bring out the brightness a little bit, but I want to go in with the dark, so I'm just going to use my good old trusty Master Kohl liner. So I'm just going to use that one. It's literally in black, so you can use any one that you have. And I'm just going to fill in the waterline. So now that's lined, I think it just really helps bring out the eyes a lot better as well. Okay, so now that my eyes are completely finished, finish this look off with something quite dark. So I'm going to go something more vampy. So this is a Kat Von D. The colour is called Crucifix. So that's that one there. And I'm just going to put that on my lips. Okay, so that's the finished look, guys. I hope that you liked that one, and I hope it was easy enough to follow along. If there's anything else you want to see, just let me know. I hope my eyebrows were clear enough for me to show you as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.